Or, did you have a good day today? Ever been guilty of asking those questions? I have. Our question today comes from a mom who wants to know and is very interested in her daughter's day and wants to know what happened. But she says she won't ever talk to me. What can I do? Well, here's what I can tell you. The moment you see her, don't ask her about her day. Don't ask her what she did. Because, see, kids don't want to talk usually when we see them at the end of the day. They need some time and space. And they're transitioning. They've been at school all day. Now they're ready to get home and they're kind of shifting gears. So give them some space to make that transition. What I want you to do is focus on them and reuniting with them at the end of the day. So you could say, I'm so glad to see you today. Or, hey, let's run by and get some yogurt on the way home. Does that sound like a good idea to you? So you'll get more information if you can do some things differently. So don't ask them the minute you get home with them or the minute you see them at the end of the day. I've got a great one for you too, by the way. My friend Jan, who is an awesome stepmother, came up with this clever and brilliant idea years ago, and it worked great for she and her stepson. So she'd get him at the end of the day, and she would say to him, hey, are you any smarter today than you were yesterday? And he would answer her. And then he would flip it around and say, hey, are you any smarter today than you were yesterday? So she'd answer him. And it became their little game. And what a great way to connect in some reciprocal conversation. Another suggestion I have is this. So you probably know your kiddo's schedule, and so you could say something like, let's see, today was art, right? And what you're hoping they'll say is, yeah, we got to work with clay today. Or you might say something like, I bet you played with Carson again today at recess. And they might say, no, but they might say, yeah, we did, and we got to do this and this and this. Or you might say something like, math, let's see. You've been studying for that test, and I'm thinking it was this afternoon, in hopes that they'll say, yeah, it was, and I think I did really good on it. Another thing to do is to talk to them about your day. Say, you know what, I had a very frustrating day today. The repairman was late, and it threw my day off schedule. So those are some things that you could do that are maybe a little bit differently. Don't rapid fire questions at them when they come home. Did you get your turkey turned over today? Let me see your behavior chart. What did you make on your test? Who did you sit by at lunch today? Did Miss So-and-so treat you nicely? Those are things that get us nowhere, and it really makes our kids angry. I mean, just think about yourself. When you get home from work at the end of your day, or when you meet up with your partner, your spouse, your significant other, do you want them putting you on the hot seat asking you this litany of questions? No, it makes us not want to talk to them. It really causes us to push back. So be really careful with that. I want your kids to connect with you. I want them to talk to you. And here's the deal. Here's what I know about kids. If they have something really important to tell us, it will come out at some time. Maybe not on our terms, but on their terms. And you know when it usually happens? At the end of the day, when things are settling down, most often it's when we're in bed with them. Reading a story, tucking them in, saying prayers. Whatever your bedtime routine is, that's typically the time kids want to tell us these things. And I want you to be available and open to that when they are ready. Usually, if we can let them take the lead on those kind of things, we're going to get a lot more information. So listen, let me know how this works for you, and I will see you the next time.